Welcome back, everybody. I think I think that I'm gonna try and play some music in the background of this stream. I think it'll add a lot of depth to the stream, just to use uh, the music that we use during our games. And I got flagged for some copyright stuff using. I didn't get flagged for it though. Is the weird thing. Like it was telling me that they allowed it to be used. So I think I am going to give that a try. And then, if something crazy happens and it's like, oh, they don't let you uh, actually play that music on stream, then I would know. Mostly it's just a test to see if it works. Uh, Let me just take a look here. Oof. That's not what I'm looking for. Dang it, I just closed Spotify though. And then if you guys are listening to it and you're like, yeah, this music is not it, then don't be afraid to say that too, so that I know. But apparently this artist passed away, and so I'm not sure exactly what the copyright stuff is on this. But it'll just be kind of some quiet background music. Because I don't think that I can, like a lot of the music we use, I don't think I can use it because I'm not sure that it hasn't been flagged for copyright. So I will try to keep that volume down so it's not overbearing to you guys, but let me know how the volume is on the music. Yeah, the scary white lion cubs are the worst. They're such a pain in the butt. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, I don't want it to be an overbearing volume. So just help me, Bill, guide it into like a kind of just a quiet, creepy background music level. The new innovations we got. So we grabbed Citrinatus, which means we can remove a broken severe injury, which is huge for somebody had like a bunch of broken bones. Yeah, Karina. So Karina can heal this broken leg and broken arm. That would be crazy. But you do have to have. I think it's yeah, it's a spend 3 endeavors. Man, that's brutal. 3? Holy crap. We just don't have the endeavors right now. But in the future, I'm sure we will. So it'll be good. Is the music too loud, Bill? Yeah, 15 pop, and um, we have 6 survival now. Uh, which conviction? I know society is when we hit 15, but what is conviction? Is that when we hit a certain amount of endeavors? We'll try the music right there. We'll see how that goes. Because you have to have a certain number of innovations, sorry. But I feel like we've hit that already. Oh, is it? That's a certain year? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So these are the. Okay. Yep, you're right. Better double check. Um, do you think we get one at 5? Man, I would have missed that so long ago then. Is it conviction? I can look that up. When do you get the conviction principle in KDM? Let's see, I'm sure Reddit or Board Game Geek will have the answer for us. If my internet will load. Okay, conviction. Da 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 da. So it's Master the Darkness, but it doesn't tell when to trigger it. When do principles trigger? Here we go. Um, oh, is it on the, maybe it's on the sheet? Oh no. So this says we get it when we have 5. Okay, but, okay. So I do know that this new one obviously has some good stuff, and it takes out Hooded Knight. So this will be what gives us the answers. So principles. That's not good. It doesn't tell. Okay, milestones. Population reaches 15. That's fine. Death count. First child. So nothing currently is telling us when to trigger conviction. That's really interesting. Because on here, you normally trigger it when. Where's conviction? Oh, you don't trigger it on here either. It must be a. Because 5 innovations and you trigger Hooded Knight. So there must be some point when you trigger. Oh, Principal Conviction is on Lantern Year 12 in that, and here it's also 12. Okay, perfect. So that's just a matter of waiting for the right year. So we're halfway there. Okay, let's go after another Gorm. How about that? You okay with that, Bill? Oh, and I need to do a Skull Helm too. Out of the Bonesmith. Skull Helm, and let's give it to. Let's give it to this one. Okay. We'll take Guts, obviously. Sasha was okay. Vomita, definitely, because she needs that fist and tooth stuff. And then everybody else has megalophobia except Odysseus, so yep. We'll take those 4 back out. So the only one whose gear grid changed was Spleen, and Spleen gained the Skull Helm. Oops, I gotta add that in the storage. Spleen. Right there, right there. Yeah, I agree, Bill. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so outside of that, though, we are solid. So we'll be going after another Gorm. We will need to mix in maybe an antelope next hunt event. Or next hunt. Set up a Gorm level 1. Just because if we can get our hands on another Gorm brain, we might as well go for a bunch of Acanthus. Oh, uh, okay. That's not facing the right way. Well, we know we're not getting that one. Okay, so we'll depart on this Gorm hunt. Guts will be our first. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, Guts rolls up and gets itchy palms. The survivors come across a field of huge boulders worn on all sides with deep, smooth grooves. If any survivor has 3 plus understanding, they realize that Gorm used these stones to scratch their enormous, delicate palms. Armed with these fresh tracks, they may hasten their quarry, skipping the next hunt space. If this moves the survivors into the monster's space, they ambush. We definitely have multiple understanding. But do we want to skip this Gorm event? Skip it for sure? Okay. So we will skip, and Sasha will roll up here. I am going to flip it just because I'm that kind of guy. I just want to see what it was. Spitting Pain? Yeah, that was huge. That was an absolute wonderful one to skip. Real big. Okay, perfect. So then we just have this random event, and then we can get things started, assuming he doesn't move. Yeah, that's the really bad one. 16. So we need to go to hunt events, tier, or to number 16. Night terrors. Your miserable sleep is plagued with mind-bending nightmares. Each survivor rolls a d10. If the result is greater than their insanity, they learn something from the waking horror and gain an understanding. Otherwise, they gain a random disorder. Oh, great. If any survivor is the savior or has extra sense, which we don't. So obviously Guts is getting a disorder because he's not going to be able to outroll that insanity. So, we have the chance to get rid of some of these. It's not bad. Oh, sorry. I'll go reread. If the result is greater than their insanity, they learn something. Yeah, and we can't roll higher than 13. So we won't roll. We won't. Our result won't be greater. So it'll be less than, which means we gain a disorder. That random one is selected disorder with seizures, but survivor already has 3 disorders. Remove one to automatically add seizures. Yeah, I'm gonna not take seizures because that one I believe is worse. So we're not gonna gain it. I think that's what we can do, right? It's either replace one of our 3 or don't replace one of our 3. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep them. just because seizures sounds worse. And so Sasha's gonna roll, and she just needs to roll higher than a 1. She rolled a 1. She rolled a 1. If the result is greater than their insanity, and it is not greater, so she will gain a disorder. Binge eating. Okay. Not cool. Spleen gets the understanding automatically because they have 0 insanity. Thanks for that. And Vamita, ooh, has 5 insanity. Ooh. Come on, 6 through 10. Oh boy. Vamita's gonna end up with another one. Oh, but oh dang it! I was gonna say, can we get rid of Hoarder? We cannot. Honorable. Wow, she is getting. Oof. Whoops. She is getting destroyed on disorders. Okay. All right. That was not a great hunt, but we're here. So let's set up that level 1 showdown. Give us that pillar again. Ooh, dead monster and a Canthus. Heck yeah. You know what I realized we did wrong last fight, and I apologize, is those tall grass are supposed to stay. I kind of blew that, but we only used it once. So I think you guys will be able to forgive me. So 6 spaces away from all other acanthus plants. So Spleen is going to be, who is it? Vamita. Vamita is going to be targeted because she gets the priority target token at the start of the showdown. So let's go here. Put this acanthus. I don't want it to be Morg though. Morg goes crazy. Oh, dead monster means we get to go first. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Start anywhere on the showdown board. Love that. So we're going to start right here, right up in the blind spot with Morg. And we're going to be snagging this acanthus 100%. So he's going to go for Vamita. So we'll have Vamita attack and maybe jump into the grass there. And then we'll have Spleen, Sasha. Now we need Vamita to search this. Note you got your Hoarder and Gorm Chymist stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's just start with Spleen, searching this acanthus, and hopefully we can get it out of here with 1 or 2 acanthus plants. That would be wonderful. That should do it. That should get the fresh acanthus, no problem. Yeah, 8 plus, so the 9 definitely gets it. That's big. If we can get a Gorm Brain, then we can get that last innovation. And let's have Sasha. So wait. Here's what we need to decide if we have to move. Yeah, let's put it on Spleen's card so we don't forget that he's the one that actually pulled it. And then we gotta move him 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just go here. Rotate. Morg a little bit. 4. Ah, man, or we move up and attack him from the side. 5. Just makes me nervous about Morg being in his backside, you know, because like I want Spleen to attack, but I don't want him to have a bad reaction. And if I want to attack without surging, I have to do that now. let's just do it. Let's just attack with spleen. So let's make sure we give them their arrival bonuses too. So spleen is gonna try and attack from the side with the bone axe. So accuracy of 6 plus without using the blind spot. One hit with the bone axe. Yep, that's what I was worried about right there. Okay, so there's a wound, and we wound on a 4 plus. Yep. So we trigger that wound, and he retches. So he moves back 2, so he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna smash Morg out of the way and go back 2. 1, 2. So he's gonna barf on everything in front of him, but there's nothing there. So it sucks because somebody's gonna have to encourage Morg, but it's not really that big of a deal. So now that Spleen's turn is done, we're gonna use Vamita to search this dead monster. A 4. 4 through 6. Gain. Oh, it would have been nicer if it was from our choice. 1 random basic resource. It's alright. That'll be good for our hoarder, possibly. Let's shuffle these up. Shuffle both of them up. Draw our random. And that actually goes to... I don't think that one matters that it goes to Sasha, because we're not going to be eating that. And then... Yeah, we do want Spleen. Oh, Spleen doesn't have... He's only 1 year old, so he can't do weapon proficiency. But we are going to move with Vamita to try to get this Fist and Tooth proficiency point. So she's going to attack with Fist and Tooth until she hits. Until she wounds, I mean. So she has 1 accuracy, so she'll be rolling 2 dice hitting on 6 plus. 2 dice, 6 plus. Okay, 2 hits. Oh, sorry. I cannot attack from the blind spot. So it would have been 7 plus, but that's still 2 hits. 1, 2. We have a failure and a wound. We only have 2 strength. So we're hitting on 6 plus, so I think we're more likely to fail. So let's go for the wound first. And then if we wound, oh well, no problem. We get that weapon proficiency point. And if not, we get the chance at the failure. Looking for a 6 plus. A 2. So we fail that, so the wound doesn't apply. And now we'll go after this other one. Looking for a 6 plus. Needed on this one. Wow. A 2 again. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you try to prepare for Kingdom Death. It just doesn't work. 1, 2. So Spleen gets barfed on. He's gonna... Does he get knocked down and suffer damage? Or just... No, just suffers the damage. Spleen gets it to his body, and it doesn't absorb any armor. Okay, that's kind of terrible. Jeez, I guess we try to surge with Vamita. No, let's let Sasha search this Acanthus first. I don't want her to get knocked. I just want to search it real quick. 3, not good. 3 on Acanthus is find nothing. Archive. And then we'll have her move into a more desirable spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that she can maybe surge. Vamita. Now, okay. I think Vomita actually... I think Vomita got this monster bone. So I think she already surged to attack. I think that's right. It is. So Sasha can't surge. But she can... Actually, anybody could encourage. Who has the most survival here? We'll have Sasha encourage Morg to his feet. Morg is now going to move and attack. I really want that blind spot, but I hate this. Okay. We'll have guts attack here. 2 dice looking for 5 plus. 1 hit. Blind spot didn't even matter. This does have a wound. Okay. And he's going to plow right through. Unless we crit it. Thank you. Thank goodness. Fine by me. Ooh, an active thyroid, strange resource. Would have been cooler if it was that stomach lining. So we get the active thyroid. Which I think we've had once already. Or maybe that was in a personal campaign. But I have had this active thyroid before. It's the red velvet cape looking thing. Yeah, that guy there. Not bad. What is it? It's an organ or a consumable? Okay. So that was a great crit because it also canceled the wound. Let's go ahead and surge with guts. We are going to see if we get to keep that survival. We do not. And let's surge. Looking for some more 5s. Drop that. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Don't tell me. Guts could die? He has binge eating? Oh, he doesn't. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Oh, oh, thank you for keeping up and helping me with that. I would have totally forgot, but I am so glad he does not have it. That would be terrible. I mean, obviously the +1 permanent speed would have been cool, but that instant kill is absolutely absurd. Alright, so we got 1 hit here. Holy moly. Who shuffled this? Okay, so turn to face. He takes a headshot. And then turns to face the most people. And they both get knocked down and each suffer 1 brain damage. That's Vomita. And Sasha. Sasha has been cheating. That's kind of dumb. Trap card so close to the top again. And I think that's it. I think we've done about all we can do. Okay. Back over to Gorm. We didn't do too great on that one. He does body check. Random survivor in range, which is all of them. So let's get our universal cards out. Are they already out? Looks like they are here. Yep. Looks like they're already out somewhere right there. And we pick survivor number 1, which is Guts. Even though that doesn't look like Guts, that's Guts. So rotate. Guts has the evasion, which is cool. So 1 speed. I mean, we're going to end up dodging this regardless. So 1, 5, 1. He did hit, so we do have to dodge. Let's see if we get to keep that. We do not. So we have to spend a survival to dodge that. To avoid the bash and knockback. And then it's back to us. Okay. Let's stay out of the blind spot aside from Vamita, who needs it for Fist and Tooth. Let's rely more on side shots here. Just to avoid the old pee thing. Or vomit. The pee thing. So Guts is attacking straight up, which is 2 dice, 6 plus. Nice. 2 hits. Oh my gosh. It was the top card on that shuffle. That's that's terrible. Alright. So turns to face. Guts takes another headshot. And then gee whiz, I don't know. He can either knock those 2 over or these 2 over. It's a tie. Who do I want him to knock over? Probably those 2. They each suffer a brain damage. Amita and Sasha. Oh, not good for Sasha. We can't target her again. Okay, weird. Didn't love that. I guess now that we're in the blind spot, we'll just surge anyways. Actually, I would love if we would get to keep that. We don't. We have to spend it. So to surge from the blind spot, we're hitting on 5 plus now. Ooh, good thing we're there. Got us that extra hit. 1, 2. So no biggie. We'll go after this one first, and we're hitting on 2 or better. I would love to get some crits though. Crits would be cool. That's a 10. Let's go. I could feel it. Crit. The attacker gains the mammoth hunting fighting art. Ooh, yikes, but Gorm is enraged. So mammoth hunting fighting art. We're going to have to get rid of one of these. I think we'll get rid of strategist to add mammoth hunting. Mammoth hunting is gain +1 strength when attacking from adjacent spaces outside the monster's facing and blind spot. W, but he gets that +1 damage, which is a little bit terrifying. Could change the tide of the fight for sure. And let's get after this last one. A 9-10 perhaps for another crit. So close. Failure doesn't apply. Hopefully we're peeling through all his crappy cards. All his more punishing cards, I mean. The ones we don't want him to draw. So that's going to be it for Guts for now. Now Spleen can jump up here into this hind spot. He's got good oh no, that's Vamita. That's good accuracy. So we're attacking with the Bone Axe, 2 dice, 6 plus. We got one. Oh, nice, and it's a flank spot. So +2 strength means we're wounding on a 2 plus. 2 plus. Crit's worth 2. Okay, 7. Kind of stopped the movement there. My bad. No, I did it again. Okay. We still have 3 survivals, so we'll surge. Sure. Looking for some more 6s. How about 2 more? 1, 2. Nice. Another mammoth spot. Okay. Let's go after that. Looking for the 2+. Or a couple 10s in here with Savage would be so nice. No! Wait, no, 2+. That's good. Because we get that +2. So we are good. We get that wound. This has a wound. This wouldn't be a terrible one to miss on a 4+. Or a great one to crit. Oh, it wanted to be an 8. Crit would have, only done jaw paralysis. So the wound does not affect, because we're actually hitting on a 4+ there. Without that side action, so. But that's, I mean, honestly, that's alright. Vamita and Sasha. What to do, what to do. Should probably encourage them. Spleen could encourage Vamita. Because we are trying to get that Fist and Tooth proficiency point. But if she can't get into the blind spot, it's not super worth it. It might be more worth it to... nobody that we have with us has Endless Babble. We left them at home. They're chatting it up with all the survivors at home. She has Unbreakable. Forgot about that. Oh, she can't attack it from the blind spot anyways. So we'll encourage Vamita with Spleen. Spleen will spend his to encourage Vamita. Whoops. Oh, doesn't do anything there. She stands up. She's going to run around to here. And, I mean, she's going to try to give it hell with Fist and Tooth. So without the blind spot, we're hitting on 7+ with 2 dice. One. Okay. It only takes 1. Nice. No reaction. We are continuing our Gambler's Chess campaign, yes. Which is pretty exciting. I think we're about to get a little bit deeper into the goodies of the Gambler's Chest. So we pretty much have to replicate that 9, though, which is kind of scary. We need real high numbers. That's definitely not going to do it. Cannot seem to wound with Fist and Tooth. We've been, yeah, we played the first 5 Lantern years, I think, last time we were together, so it shouldn't be too bad. Vomito will encourage Sasha. Sasha's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sasha's going to get out of the way and lob a bone dart. Oh, Sasha. Yeah, we should look at Monster Tooth Necklace. Sasha's looking for that 7. She's been filthy with the bone darts lately. Not quite. But she's not adjacent now, so if something crazy happens with adjacency, at least we got an outlier out there with range. Back to Gorm. Gorm, don't forget, has +1 damage. Random threat, infield of view, in range. Spleen or Vomita. They both have 1 survival, so either of them can dodge. Let's have them go after Spleen. So we're going to roll 1 dice against Spleen and hope for a 1 or a 2 so we don't have to dodge. Give me a break. Yeah, I think most of them did surge that I wanted to surge that round. So we're gonna have to dodge, obviously, with spleen. And then none of this takes place because there's no after damage. Oh well. That's spleen's last survival. That at least gives Vamita the chance to surge with Fist and Tooth again. Who knows what that will do, but we gotta give it the chance, right? So 5. Let's try to give Vamita another chance. Need 7s. Not a single one. Do we surge on that to try to get that Fist and Tooth hit? Spend her last survival to surge. Okay. Statistically, it feels like we got to get 1 7, right? Or a 7 and an 8. 2 chances. Nice. We got a flank and a super dense. Does that do anything with our... No, it's not frail. So this could be big because we're attacking from the flank. So we get +2 strength, which means we're wounding that on a 4+. We're wounding this one on a 4+ because we have 2 strength already. 4+, that is our best odds we've had on Fist and Tooth. And we still can't get it. That is just horrible. Okay, well, we got it when we didn't need it. I mean, obviously we needed it, but we got it the hard way. So that gets rid of that. Vamita gets that weapon proficiency point. I feel like... Okay. Guts has definitely wounded. He crit a couple times, so I better put that on there. Now let's get Guts going. Guts is going to do 4 damage this round. I can feel it. So, actually he's not, because we're not attacking from blind spot. So, Greater Gax, hitting on 6+ from the side. Hello. 2 of them. 1, 2. Death blow. We don't want to do the failure. We'll do the death blow first, since we have no chance of using it the way it's supposed to be used. 2+ on the death blow. Okay. That's unbelievable. Okay. For axe, when attacking with an axe, if your wound attempt fails, you may ignore it and attempt to wound the same location again. So we're going to reattempt that. Bingo. Okay. Better. Flip these, give him a little shuffle. And let's issue another wound to him, maybe even a crit. No, just another wound. So that had a failure on it. Oh, that has a jiggling lard, huh? That's cool. Axe is so solid. Okay, let's surge. Maybe we get to do this one for free. We haven't kept any of our survival this far. Yep. So free surge. Looking for some more 6s. 2 more. Hello. Nice. Oh no! They're both wounds. That's okay. That's alright. We're gonna crit one of them. So let's start with this one just on the far left. Six will do it. So draws that face down. He's gonna move back 2. 1, 2. Oh, we're in the middle. So it's gonna put him out of range of another attack. And he's gonna get barfed on. Okay, so both guts and spleen get puked on here. They suffer monster level damage, but does that +1 damage apply here, or is it just true monster level damage? Yeah, okay, so it's just the monster level damage. So 1 to the hands for guts. It ignores armor points, and then for spleen, waste. I don't think that's any problem. Waste. I put round, you put round in wrong spot. Oh, uh-oh. I did? AI in the wrong pile? Did I put an AI in here by accident? Oh, okay. Okay, and knocked. So, Vomita has already gone, but guess who hasn't gone? Our little bone dart thrower. Old. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bill. I, I'm sorry that you have to watch this on the phone, man. I think that just about everybody else watches it on the computer, and I bet it's just way easier to track. I am kind of thinking the dagger with Sasha, but I don't want to draw a bunch of cards since since we're over 50% through, and the death blow card is already gone. But 7 plus, 6 plus, because we're in the blind spot, I think we have to use the dagger to make sure we get 1. Dagger for 6 plus. Uh-oh. 1, 2, is it 3? Just 2. There's the first one. There's the second one. Nice. Does any of them give us that stomach lining? Nope. And none of them give us a thing either. Okay, so we'll go for this wound first, just to make sure. Because if we fail, then he doesn't move, and if we wound, he dies. Looking for a 6 plus. That ain't gonna do it. So no wound applies, and now we don't want this failure to apply, so please hit, or please wound. Day late and $1 short. Missed the wound there. That kind of sucks. I am going to school just to be a nuclear technician, so I'll basically be a mechanic for the nuclear reactors here in Idaho. I'll work on them rather than do the designing stuff that the engineers do. You get survival for the dagger. Oh, you do, don't you? On a perfect hit, gain a survival. Sure do. So we could surge, that's for sure. I want to crit and get that dadgum stomach lining. What if we blind through this stone? Okay, let's surge and attack with the bone daggers again. What was the failure on that card, actually? I totally ignored it. It's basic action, target the attacker. I just was going to completely skip it. So basic action is now 2, 2, and 2. Because of that +1 damage. 2 hits. Worth 2 damage each. I don't think she has any armor. Body! Definitely doesn't have that much. 1, 2, 3, and severe. Sasha ends up on the severe injury. It's as bad as it could have been. It couldn't have been worse. To get both of them in the same place. Couldn't have been worse than that. Does she? Sasha is not the one with the acanthus. That is spleen, unfortunately. Would have been nice. So knocked and on the severe injury table. Oh gosh. Come on. No way! Thankfully she has her lifetime reroll available. Kind of crappy to have to use it though. Four. That really is not much better. Gaping chest wound. What a bummer. Okay. Well, we almost stopped the Gorm, but now he is going to take his turn, which is just a basic action. And he's going to go after Vamita, who does not have any survival. No. 2, 2, and 2. She's got a little bit of armor at least, though. Yes, one miss, one hit. Very nice. To the arms for Vamita. Doesn't have any armor there, but it's only a heavy. End of Gorm's turn. End of Gorm's life. She can't dodge, no survival. Now I don't think that mammoth hunting, not that it really matters, applies to Guts if he's diagonal. Just because he can attack from diagonal doesn't mean it counts. So we're just going to attack from diagonal anyway with Guts to try to put this guy down. 2 dice, hitting on 6+. 0. Alright, let's try and surge. Do we get to keep it? We don't. So let's surge. Can I buy a 6, please? I can buy 1. Let's put this fool down. I was hoping for the stomach lining card. Dead. I want to see Sasha. I don't think Sasha has either. I think all Sasha has is binge eating. Yeah. All they had was binge eating, but Vamita has unbreakable and tough. Let's view this. Do any of them? So there's active thyroid. Oh, it was second to bottom. Stout kidney. I don't think any of these have the stomach lining. You must get it a different way. Yeah, none of these have stomach lining as a result, so you must get it from hunting a higher level, maybe. Yep. Oh my gosh. You have to kill a level 3. That's what I was a little bit worried about. Huh. That's a long way off. That is a really long way off. 15 toughness. We probably won't be doing that till like Lantern Year 15. Dang it. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. We can still collect the other armor pieces and stuff. So we will complete the showdown. We were successful. Look at that. Guts age 2, Sasha age 1, Spleen age 1. Yeah. Okay. So let's return in advance. And let's do some ages first here. Let's do Guts first. See if we can get that fool another strength or maybe another accuracy would be nice. to get him 1 accuracy. Roll 2, add them together. We want like 7 through 15, I think. 5 should be okay. 3 through 6 is... oh gosh. For Guts, another fighting art? He's got 3 solid fighting arts. I highly doubt we're going to want to keep this. It won't even let us... oh. Phantom Friend. What is Phantom Friend? I haven't even heard of that before. Let's go take a look and see what it does. I haven't even heard of that. Phantom Friend. The first time you gain a resource during a showdown, you may feed it to your Phantom Friend. If you do, archive it and gain an evasion token. No. Kind of funny, but no. So nothing for Guts. That's unfortunate. Okay, Sasha next for level 1. I'm sure she'll roll the 7 through 15 now. Yeah, it does suck. Let's be honest, it sucks. 12. So that's a random fighting art for Sasha. Orator of Death. Once per showdown, you may spend your activation to have all non-death survivors gain 2 insanity. When you die, you encourage all survivors with your final words. And Spleen. Nine. Fighting art for Spleen. Strategist. We've got about 1,000 of them. We should also do some weapon proficiency. I think if Vamita's going to be doing Fist and Tooth, then she should just have the Bone Axe, because we should be working on a sword proficient person too. And it should be Spleen, since Sasha just got that gaping chest wound. Vestments let you choose an art. Add 1 to all hit locations. When you gain a random fighting art, select a dragon trait one instead. Oh, okay. So that's Sasha. Oh, and Morg. So we can choose whatever we want. Or a dragon trait one for Sasha. So let's get rid of Order of Death. Alright, what do we got? So we could do Champion's Right. We know that one's good. We know Champion's Right is good. I don't know what Fated Blow is. Frozen Star, I'm not sure. Unbreakable. Man, there's a lot to look through, isn't there? They are all good. What was Unbreakable again, though? I know that's the one you're saying. I just don't remember what it was. Unbreakable. Oh, because Frozen Star is a secret fighting art. Okay. Unbreakable. Wow, that might be the winner there. That's really good. Let's just check out Fated Blow, just because I don't think we've ran into that one yet. Once per showdown, you may give your next wound attempt +2 strength and a devastating 1. That's cool. That's big. Not quite as big in my brain as ignoring a severe injury roll. Ignoring a severe injury roll is pretty unbeatable. And then Champion's Right is the last one. And we know that one. Champion's Right's cool, but I don't think it's in the running. That's the add your understanding, right? Yeah. So Champion's Right is not in the on the running for me. Yeah, for the Fist and Tooth person, that would definitely be the way to go. Unfortunately, that's Vamita, and she is not in the running unless... But we don't really want Sasha to become it either because she doesn't have any permanent strength because of that gaping chest wound. It's a tough call. I do agree, but I don't know who to give Fist and Tooth to. Because, I mean, we've been doing Fist and Tooth with Vamita, but she's not gaining a fighting art right now. We could give her Dragon Vestments for next year, because she'll be turning age 2, I think. Maybe she won't. Let's do Unbreakable for now. I think that's a good idea. And then let's check out Vamita. What's her deal? She's 3 years old. She doesn't age again until 6, so it's still a long ways off. Okay. Well, then we'll have Sasha not take Unbreakable. We'll have her take Fated Blow. And we'll give her the Fist and Tooth proficiency as well. And then, but we get to, for Guts though, Guts gets to pick one of these if he doesn't already have it. We could give him Unbreakable. We could get rid of, I don't know, because he's got a lot of, ooh, he's got a lot of understanding. But that's limit once per showdown. Never want Goblin. Okay. That's good to know. Well, he's going to get it if we take Unbreakable. If we pick Unbreakable, he's going to get 9 Courage at some point, I'm sure. I don't know what it takes to get Oracle's Eye, but oh, we could get Fated Blow. Fated Blow would be kind of fun. I mean, we might as well, right? We might as well go for another Dragon trait. We just have to get rid of like, I mean, honestly, we'd probably want to get rid of Clutch Fighter or Mammoth Hunting, or save it for the surprise. Save what for the surprise? No, don't tell me what Goblin does. We'll play through the campaign. If somebody gets it as a bummer, then we'll deal with it. Otherwise, at the end of the campaign, if nobody gets it, I'll have you tell me what it is. But I am honestly thinking about picking up Fated Blow. Because we'll get 9 Understanding here before too long. And then, I don't know what it takes to get Pristine, but if we take Fated Blow, then we'd have to get rid of one of these. And I don't know if I want it to be Mammoth Hunting or Clutch Fighter. I kind of feel like I should keep Champions right for him with how much understanding he has. Clutch goes. Okay, I agree. So Clutch, and we'll gain Fated Blow, which could come in big time handy. So that's the end of all our age stuff. Now we gotta go to this crap. So obviously we have Gorm Climate, which we will do second now, just for Bill. And then we gotta do a random. Just keep Gorm Climate out. Did I already put the other one back? So we'll shuffle these up and pick one. Ugh. Probably 2 not great ones in a row. Acid Storm. The air tastes sour and burns the survivor's cracked lips. The sky cracks in great flashes. Uh, Revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally, it opens, dousing everything in acid rain. So we just gotta roll. Roll a d10. Alright. That should be okay. 6 plus, some of the debris around the settlement becomes useful due to the strange effects of the storm. Add a scrap to the settlement storage. Sweet. Oops, it's not a broken lantern. It's a scrap. Nice. Oh yeah, I didn't even draw my resources. What am I doing? Let's make sure these are shuffled. I'm pretty sure they already are, but shuffled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. And then this dummy. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. 4. Yes. Couple of stout hides. We needed those. So, Hoarder will probably run with the monster bone. Replicate? Oh, wait. Oh, and we can put these up here now. Just that one. What do you mean replicate? Can I take 8 of every resource this time, just for fun? Hump. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, yes. I'm with you now. We'll just get rid of the monster bone, I guess. Did we save enough bone to get rid of that in the past? What do we have in our storage? We have 2 bone, and one of them's the dense skull. So we should probably get rid of the monster hide, actually. Because we want to be able to innovate without using a dense bone. Okay, so that's our hoarder. They gain a courage or something, because they're a punk. Yeah, Vamita gains a courage. We need people to... We need to get our understanding up here in the settlement so that we can get some bonuses for that. So lingering effects, music endeavors are cancelled, but the storm inspires 2 to all art endeavors. Do we? Oh, that's face painting. That's face painting. That'll help for our intimacy roll. That's cool. And we don't have cooking or nightmare training, I don't think. No, so we can't do either of those. Otherwise, acid palms would be sweet. Okay, so acid storm actually helped us out a bit there. And now we have to roll for old Gorm storm climate. 5. Yes. Dude, Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't want to get banned. Does the settlement have hovel? Well, we sure do. Add +2 to endeavor at home, which is hovel. That's nothing. Do we have any other home innovations? Not yet. Bed could be. Bloodline could be. Oh. Whoa. Bloodline newborn survivors inherit iridescent hide. Holy cow, that's huge. Bloodline's crazy. We could start spitting out survivors with iridescent hide. Wow. Partnership. I know we really don't like that one. Those are the last of the home innovations. That's really cool. So order of operations here. We have to spend an endeavor to do face painting. So let's pull face painting up, and we're doing Founder's Eye. So we have to roll a d10. A 6. So on a 4 plus, we gain +1 to all rolls on Intimacy Story event. This settlement phases. The settlement phase. Should we have innovated first? I don't think it really matters. We don't have to do 2 because it's on the intimacy story event this settlement phase. So, uh, so we'll do that, but I think we're gonna innovate next before we do the love juice stuff. So we'll have to get rid of a monster bone, a monster hide, and then probably just this monster organ. And spend an endeavor to see if we could swoop bloodline right here. Could eat the acanthus instead of bone. Oh, I could. No, but I want to keep that because it's a strange resource for Gorm brains for that free special innovation. Unless we're going to go after the antelope. If we're going to go after the antelope, the special resources won't be quite as rare. But I'm going to hold on to it for now. And then let's draw our two. Partnership and Rube. Oh. Well, it might not be bad to get this last Gorm Kaimi one. Simply because of rolling for the Gormite. I know that we can special innovate with a strange resource and a Gorm brain, but I don't like partnership. I think we should just get it, and then we don't have to worry about special innovating. Yeah, just get it. Okay. We'll just snag that, and I think that's the last one. I don't think there are any more. There are not. I heard they did beef partnership in Gambler's Chest, though, which is good to hear. Um, so we have no more Gorm Kaimi innovations. We have them all, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 of those. So we would get to roll 5 total dice trying to get the Gormite. And if we get, as soon as we get the Gormite, we have the Black Sword. And obviously, if we fall short of the Gormite, these Wisdom potions aren't bad. Or these potions aren't bad. So that solves Gorm Climate. It's a free cat eye. Oh, yeah. Okay, that leaves us with 2 endeavors still. And we have 1 love juice here. And we actually have another love juice in our storage. So let's try some intimacy, I guess. And hope it just goes the way it's supposed to. Okay, so intimacy. Alright. Alright. So we have to take the smallest of the 2. But we get to add +1 for face paint. So it is honestly our best chance is now. So we need to nominate 2, and we gotta be careful because we have quite a few with destroyed genitals that won't really help us. So I think that only Sasha and Vamita can do this. Okay, Karina can also. Unless... Oh, you cannot be nominated for intimacy. So Karina can't. You can double on face paint? Read intimacy. You can add more though. You need +2 though. Read intimacy. Read face pudding. Okay, I'll go read it. I didn't even notice. It probably isn't once per settlement phase. Yeah, it's not. So do we want to use our other two endeavors on it to try to add +2 more for +3 permanent or permanent +3 temporary? Because then we could nominate our good people and know for sure that they're going to be okay. Okay. So we still need a 2+, but we'll go for this first one. 7. So we got it. So that's +2 to intimacy. Spend this one for +3 to all intimacy rolls. Okay. So let's get some of our best people. Because odds are we're going to be up here for Dragon's Inheritance. I also would not mind getting a favored child. Okay. So, and we get to do it twice. So we'll obviously do guts. Obviously, right? Because even if it's like understanding or courage, getting a fighting art, getting fated blow or something like that. So we'll do guts, and I guess it doesn't super matter who the female is, just because we're going to be giving guts stuff away. So, alright, let's go Guts and Sasha. That's pretty easy. Guts and Sasha, we're going to spend this first love juice. Survival of the fittest, we have to roll 2 and take the lowest. We suck. So 4, which is great now. A strong child is born. +1 population with +1 additional permanent strength. So let's add a new one. A female, I think, just because of the destroyed genitals situation we got going on. I want a good name, though. Ross? That's terrible. Oh, wait, Bill, what was the one you wanted to do? What was the name? Since we're doing, like, vomit and spleen. What was the one you wanted to do? I don't remember. Barfola. Yep, that's the one. Barfola. I came up with the name. I did? I don't remember that. Guts, and I think it was... Was it Guts and Sasha? It doesn't matter. Oh boy. So he gets she gets an additional strength. Yeah. And, okay, but not any Dragon's Inheritance. That's okay. So we'll create. Comes out 2 and 1. That's pretty good. And we're going to do that again. We're going to spin around and do that one more time. Spend this love juice to take us right back to that table. We need twins. Like, it was nice to have one with an extra strength, but we need some twins here. So 5, so 8. Okay, that's okay. Um, Man, that would have been nice to get a 6 or 7. Does it say you may add +1? Is there any chance that that's in the writing? So that we may only... No, just gain +1. You do have to use it. Dang it. That's why I was hoping that it would say you may use one. +1 population and choose a Dragon's Inheritance. Sugal survivors. Male just to keep it even. Oh, I actually liked that. Let's do chaos. Chaos and Guts is your father. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Sasha. So he doesn't get that permanent strength, but we do get a dragon's inheritance. And I mean, so let's just create him and let's look through Guts stuff. It's probably going to be a fighting art, right? I mean, Fated Blow would go crazy. To have a couple people with Fated Blow. I kind of thought I did, but that's not what it's saying for some reason. Chaos only came out 1 and 1. I'm not sure what. So it'll tell us here. So all new survivors. Graves gives us 1. Survival of the fittest gives us a strength and an evasion. And then that's it. That's all we got. So I'm not sure if that's just because we're missing some of the other innovations. Is family no longer a... How would they have 3? The app keeps pretty good track of everything, so I'm just curious as to how it's missing that. Because that's what it's saying in these bonuses, is that Graves plus Survival of the Fittest. Graves gets us something. This says Graves gets us 1 understanding for all newborn survivors. So, I wish we were getting 3. Feels like we should. But I do think that's right. Um, are we out of... Yeah, we're totally out of endeavors. So we can't do throne or anything. Can we do any more Gorm armor? So we have the head and the boots. Boots and mask. Stout hide and a bone. So we could do the sleeves. And then save for the suit. Because I don't even think we have a stout kidney in storage. We don't. So we could use a stout hide and a bone. Which I feel like we have to have a basic bone, right? No? Maybe they're all in Gorm? We'd have to use the mammoth hand. Or we'd use the dense bone. Make the shield? Okay. We can make the shield. So we'll give up the stout hide and the dense bone to build the gloves. The sleeves. You may guard without spending survival, and we can't guard till we get the suit. So let's add those to our gear storage. Sleeves. I'm going to be rolling for that thing too. I'll use a stout heart and even this active thyroid if I need to. I don't think it does anything good for us. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, a pulse lantern. But I don't even think... Yeah, I'll definitely be getting the shield. Oh. Oh, I can't unless I use that handed skull. I might try for the sword first, and then if that doesn't work, get the shield with the bones instead. Because it's 2 bones. Let me see what this pulse lantern's all about. I don't think it's anything good. Once per showdown, on a result of 4 plus, the monster is knocked down. All survivors gain -1 accuracy. Yeah, no thanks. So, yeah, if I get the shield, I have to spend. I can't actually afford it because the mammoth hand is one of the 2 bones that I have. Mammoth hand and 2 bones, and I have 2 bones in my storage, and it's the mammoth hand and the handed skull. I could have built another greater Gax. Yeah, the Gorm thing I have to spend I have to spend 2 organs and roll a d10. Spend 2 organs and roll a d10. Add a d10 for each Gorm Kaimi innovation in your settlement. Add the results and gain the corresponding gear or resources. And then I can choose to archive a potion to re-roll one of those results. So if I just archive these 2, gone, gone, then I get to roll on that. Right, but I can't just pick the potion. I can't choose it. I just have to roll and go for it. And maybe I'll get the Gormite, maybe I won't. I mean, let's be honest, I won't get the Gormite, but I'll at least get a good potion. Because I'm rolling 5 dice. Hoping for some double 10s. I don't want the elixir. Why not? Really? Interesting. Well, I mean, there's really nothing else I can do. I can't not roll some of these dice. I have to roll them all. Because it says add 1. It's not like the you may add 1. Let's give it a go. Let's just get 37 right off the bat. That'd be great. No 10s. That's going to be hard to do. So 8, 16, 30, 36. I was 1 short of the Gormite. 36. Oh my gosh. Okay. That would have been insane. I'd have been totally okay with that. Would have been no problem for me. I think there's a different thing in here for the Gorm Chymist, but maybe not. Maybe it's all in the Gormery. Yeah, we didn't want that. But would you? Yeah, I mean, way closer than I thought we were gonna get. Holy cow! If one of those would have been a 10, would have been game over for us. Each showdown the first time you would die from a severe injury, ignore it. And it's not even, you don't even consume it. Sheesh. That goes crazy. Do we have 2 more organs that I could spend? I know I'm being greedy, but I don't think we do. We don't. Oh, we do. I could spend the jiggling lard and the mammoth hand and try it again. Spend it. Mammoth hand, jiggling lard. Come on, 37. Those were really good rolls though. Those were high dollar rolls. 8877. Come on, show me something. Show me something awesome. No tens. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting a potion on this one for sure. 11, 16, 19. Terrible. 19 is the steadfast potion. Elixir and unbearable reroll. You can't die. Yeah. So we get the steadfast potion for that. At least it's a potion, you know. Something we can spend later. Spend to reroll one of those dice. It's probably nothing we'll even take into fight with us because we just want to spend it for that. Steadfast. When you ignore a hit with block, gain a strength token. When you're knocked down, you lose all of your +1 strength tokens. That's also pretty good. But we can't block because we don't have a shield. So we'll end up inventorying a stout hide and a perfect hide and an acanthus. Can't build the shield. Don't have the resources for it. Try to acanthus and hunt the antelope. Not a bad idea. Actually, we have to do phoenix feather. Which one did we do? It wasn't Elder Council. It was something a little easy. Oh, it was Acid Storm. We have to read Phoenix Feather, actually, right quick. I don't think we'll ever fight the Phoenix in this, especially with the situation we're in with people. We just can't afford to go fight him. So the sky's bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up and see a huge iridescent feather slowly floating towards the ground. Their lantern light reflects strange rainbows off the twisted feather. Primal fear takes root. You may now hunt the phoenix. We have to gain a courage and roll on the table. So the survivor greedily hides the feather from the others. They gained crazed and hoarder. So maybe we should give this to the one that already has hoarder. It's Vomita. She's not useless though. How bad is crazed? What does crazed do? Is that where you can't roll any? Okay. Well, then if there's negative consequences, we'll use Karina. She is an absolute bum. So we'll just use her. So she gains a courage and rolls on this table. 10. So the survivor exclaims that the fallen feather is the most beautiful and dangerous thing. Wait, so do we not even get the feather? Oh my gosh. Give me a break. Okay. They gain the crazed fighting art. On a perfect hit, gain an insanity. That's not bad. And the hoarder disorder. So now we have. Oh, but we can get rid of megalophobia at least, or performance anxiety. I think we might need to get rid of performance anxiety so that they can be nominated for intimacy again. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get rid of performance anxiety and pick up hoarder. Um, and then gain a courage from stashing the feather, which awakens her at least. This is probably going to end up. No, she doesn't have ruined genitals. We cured that. Remember, we got to cure the. We got to cure that waist injury when we went to the throne a couple episodes ago. So she can get back in the action. And returning survivors all gain 2 insanity. So, oh shit. I don't know if we can take guts to fight the antelope with that much insanity. He could end up running away at the end of the showdown. I don't think we can risk that. Yeah, twice. Probably means she's gonna be a bad mother, but she gets to awaken now, so it's probably gonna give some crazy bonus to intimacy. Where was awake? Down more? There it is. Okay, so for courage, we have to roll. 7. Don't you dare be the +1 to intimacy. Okay. Uh, +1 permanent strength. A random fighting art. You can't have strategist twice. So I think that's just wasted. And the reincarnated surname. She already has it. Oh, it is a redraw? Okay. Lure epilepsy. Once per showdown, you may spend your activation to give yourself a seizure, suffer a random brain trauma, and are knocked down. Give me a break. So the +1 permanent. Oh, it's not a redraw. Oh, okay. It's wasted. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So, I mean, she looks terrible right now. She looks terrible right now, but she's got potential, actually. Because if we cure these broken arms and legs, she gets her accuracy back and a strength and a movement. So, I mean, that would put her back to being in the realm of competition to use. So we shouldn't give up on her yet. She could be solid. Well, solid, yeah. She could be decent, really. Let's add these potions before I forget. Well, the 1 potion and then the drink. Oh, I'm in resources. Gear, we got the life elixir and steadfast potion, which are 2 really cool ones. They can't go to a binge eater, though. Karina does have endless babble, which is actually an impairment, so we can never cure that from her. Dang it. Megalophobia is going to be good to get rid of. Oh, this is nice. If you do not depart, lose all survival and insanity. So he actually loses all that insanity because they did not depart last. And then actually the same thing will happen to Guts because he has Destined. If you do not depart, lose all survival and insanity. So if we go hunt the antelope without him, he'll go back to 0 insanity. But that insanity's kind of nice when you fight the Gorm. So that's a little bit of a toss-up for sure. You want to hunt Gorm again? I'm not opposed to hunting Gorm. This is our last year to farm before we have to fight the Dragon King. So I'm almost tempted to do a double episode tomorrow too. Um, just because I've been missing KDM so much. Uh, if I did a double episode tomorrow, I would probably start earlier because I go back to university on Monday. That's my first day back, and it's back at 8 a.m. So if I do a double episode tomorrow, I would probably start at 6. Probably. I would definitely keep you posted in Discord. It 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 honestly probably would not be earlier than 6. So that's how, but I'll let you know for sure in the Discord. Um, but I think that sounds good because we could come back, fight the Gorm, get one more chance at that sword. The problem is this little ugly baby doesn't give us very many organ resources, which is super frustrating. I guess he does. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, he's got a lot of organs. So yeah, I think our best chance is to go fight the fat baby again tomorrow, and then Dragon King, and then after that, who knows? Well, actually, we know. After that, we have to fight the Tyrant level 2. But if we were lucky enough to pull, like, since we stashed a. Yeah, he does. I said that, and then once I looked at the cards, I thought, well, definitely misspoke. We need to pull 2 more stout hides and 1 stout kidney, and we could finish the suit. Yeah, because we have Dragon King and then Tyrant. Oh, actually, I don't think we fight the Dragon King until 10. I think this is just an event. Glowing Crater. I don't think we actually fight him there. I think it's more of like a discovery. So I think we just see him here. You only fight him at the end of the game? Are you sure? What? No way. Crap. I must have played that wrong the one time because the one Dragon King campaign I have, I think we got to like year 10 or 11 and we had fought him once already. So, no, that's all right. You don't have to. We'll figure it out. Um, that does kind of change for tomorrow. I wanted to do it tomorrow because I thought we were fighting him here in Lantern Year 8. But it doesn't matter. It's alright. We can figure it out. We're out of endeavors, really out of stuff to do aside from spread the love from this life elixir. So, life elixir and then the steadfast potion. Let's put those out here in the middle because they're both sweet. We might have to trade dragon vestments around so that Morg can take one of these. Oh, this one doesn't matter though right now because we don't have a shield. So we won't be taking that one out. But this one. Yes, please. We could give dragon vestments to anybody that's going to age. And then we could custom choose their arts if we happen to roll there. Because Guts is already 6. On his way to becoming an axe master. And then, I mean, we could go. So nobody's gonna age up for like 3 years. It looks like Guts is definitely our oldest, which we want to be really careful with that murder being an option because it always goes after the one with the most hunt XP. So we don't want Guts to just run away with the most hunt XP to be way out in front either, because that would be heartbreaking. If we went after an antelope at some point, we could take these guys with megalophobia. Even though they're weaker. Okay. Well, I will probably end the stream here at this point, and we'll pick things back up tomorrow. Immortal, Hoarder, and Quixotic. Those are the three you want, huh? Yeah, the three disorders. Those three disorders would be wild. Yeah, I'll leave a message in the Discord tomorrow afternoon when I've had some time to think about what exactly we're gonna do on stream tomorrow, and yeah, we'll either end up just staying on schedule or squeezing in another episode tomorrow, uh, tomorrow evening to do a 2-for-1 deal. But we'll cut it here for now, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging around, sticking around. If you liked what you saw, then like the video, I guess. You guys are the best. We'll chat soon. You guys have a